often because, you know, Canadian players don't travel as often.
Yes.
But, you know, Smokk, someone who has established quite a name for himself, and we're going to get right into this game one here.
Roy Mirror, oh my goodness. I don't even know who's who.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of mashing, that's for sure. A lot of the APM's going to be crazy.
Yup. I can hear the A button clicking all the way from back here, man.
It's echoing.
Yo, we need a hand cam to see how many times the A button gets pushed in this match.
But already, looking at it so far, like Kola's establishing some dominance, you know, really just catching on a few of Smokk's habits already, catching a few air dodges, catching a few ledge options, and already at him at 80%. Smokk finally building up some payback though.
That's the thing about Roy, man. Doesn't matter how far ahead you are, you get a couple of neutral airs in, a couple of back airs in, the game's going to be all tied up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Big back air hitting him towards the right side of the stage. You're going to see how he can recover. Going to go for a down air, going to go for a Trump as well. Not going to get anything though.
I get mixed up so often. You know, someone's hitting somebody. I don't know who. Someone's going to hit. Okay, that's Kola.
I'm just looking at the letters at the top of the names at this point, man. I'm colorblind too, so these colors, I'm lost.
They got like the purple and like the light. Are those different colors on the capes? I can't even tell.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I can't even tell, man. I'm old, man. I can't see too good.
Oh,
but there we go. We're just gonna see Smokk almost take a stock, and yep, there it is, all tied up at 2 stocks apiece here.
Yeah, really clean catch up there, and already trying to establish some early percent. Quick up B to get out of that situation, and gonna go for the jab to ledge, go for a dare as well, but not gonna get anything there. Ooh, quick jab clashing over there.
Yeah. That side B gonna give Kola a little bit of space. A side B and another side B coming through from Kola, winning that side B war. What's up on the ledge? Jabs, forward smash, not gonna be quite enough.
Oh wow, and that's that early kill potential we talked about earlier. Definitely could have killed with bad DI. Thankfully, DI's that correctly and is able to survive. Has rage now, so another reason why Roy is so scary. Just has that potential to really kill early, but gets shut down right immediately.
And now a full stock lead for Kola, only 29%, I lied, 54% on him now, still a relatively solid lead here. Let's see what Smokk can do to make this comeback, and definitely has a bit of momentum. Starting to push Kola into the corner, but whiffing on that forward smash, going the wrong way with it.
Yeah, and what we're seeing here is a lot of the times neutrals always won off of either a grounded down tilt, a grounded jab, or an aerial nair. It's almost always the case here, and we're seeing those habits already displayed pretty early on.
Yeah. But definitely all those options coming through for Kola right here as he has a whole lead, whole stock lead. Can he get the KO?
Okay, landing up air, soft spot, doesn't get the right hit though, fortunately. Okay, trying to get the back air, nothing yet.
Okay, soft back air there for Smokk. Getting Kola to the ledge, but can't really get anything off of it. Here's the option.
Wow,
Kola won the game right here. Yep.
Big potential there. Another nair just going to head him towards the right side of the stage here. Smokk has him at the ledge. This is the time to try and get something going, but the really nice up B to get him off his back. And wow, what a chase.
But Kola is going to be able to make it back. One love tap at this point is pretty much going to do it. Up there off the ledge, can't get much off of it. Again, I really wish we had a button or a little stat that showed me how many times they were pushing the A button in this game, because I know those controllers are getting worked as Kola takes that game. It takes game number 1 off of Smokk.
What a beautiful display of patience there. Yeah. You know, Kola going for the side B, spacing it out, and timing it a little bit awkwardly to allow, you know, that seed of doubt to be planted in Smokk's mind that, oh, he's probably done here. He's not going to do it anymore. Drops his shield, goes for the last hit, connects, has enough rage to kill him from the other side of the stage, and he's dead. That's game 1.
That's game 1. Pretty dominant game there from Kola too. He had 2 stocks left. Could have lost that last stock, but really at no point in time did I ever think he really lost control of the match. It really felt like he had kind of a grip on that thing from the beginning. So we'll see what Smokk learns. See if Smokk could adapt here in this game number 2, but Kola's one of those guys, man. It's hard to get a read on him sometimes.
Absolutely.
He's just so stoic sometimes, just so patient, like you brought up earlier. He's like his you can't tell when he's frustrated. And he's one of those guys where he plays the same way whether he's behind or whether he's in front, just calm, patient, and collected. Which is crazy because when you think about Roy, you think of just like
a very hyper-aggressive play style that's, you know, constantly going at it. But, you know, at times he can kind of mix that gameplay in sometimes where he's just going hyper-aggressive and you try and think about what's he going to do. You try and metagame in your head of what's happening. But, you know, when things are happening so fast, you don't have the time to really do that.
Yeah. Again, Roy, just a high-pressure character, does not really give you any room to breathe at all. As we go into game 2 on Hollow Bastion, they really got to pick different colors, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please, for the love of God. I don't know what's happening anymore, man. Oh, my God.
And we're seeing that up B as a constant option there. Oh, wow, the dare with the extension. What a beautiful option to maximize that percent while still being flashy at the same time. Classic Kola.
Yep. This flash mixed in with like a lot of just consistency as well. Definitely the Kola special. Wait, here comes Smokk coming back. Goes right for the down air. Couldn't quite get it. Bad trade on the ledge. Now we're just resetting.
And we're going to see a lot of, okay, what's the punish here? Going to be the down tilt. And oftentimes they're going to see no one going for the, just the option for the missed tech. It's almost always going to be going for a read on the roll.
Yeah, every single time. What's the option on the ledge here? Making it back to stage. Now Smokk with a little bit of advantage, pushing Kola off, and just not enough juice to make it back. First stock going to Smokk.
Yeah, I saw him going low there, and I realized, I was like, he's a little bit too low. I don't think he can make this, but the up tilt going to finalize that stock, even it out real quick.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. A lot of just stock for stock, hit for hit, kind of going back. Are you dead?
This is a big edge guard here. He might be dead.
Oh, no.
Wow, the Magna Hands was unbelievable.
This game has been out for, what, 7 years now? And sometimes those Magna Hands still surprise me.
Absolutely. That was inconceivable.
That was crazy. But here we go.
Big trade in the aerials there. Nothing really going to come from it, though. Okay, big nair, and going to hit backwards, so not really going to try and be able to follow up. But big parry. Oh, he was waiting for an air dodge.
Yeah, he wanted the air dodge so badly. Probably wanted a forward smash or something out of it. Either way, Kola still has advantage on stage, not giving Smokk any room to take a breath here as I'm on the ledge.
And you know what we're also seeing is whenever we see, one of the Roys going off stage, they like to go for that dare at the ledge because, it's very sneaky. It can clip you and then you're dead. So you have to be wary of that as well with timing your up B when you're recovering.
And one thing I was watching Smokk earlier, actually, even if you get the sour spot of that down air on the ledge, it can pop them up and combo them into a back air, as we see Kola actually Smokk go for a back air right there to take the lead.
Absolutely.
Options here, 134% on Smokk. Kola just needs a one tap. Can he get it? Forward air, not going to be quite enough. Another one like that is probably going to do it.
One thing we haven't really seen too much of is like tomahawk grabs, and I wonder if that's going to be a mix-up we see displayed later on in the set, or if they're going to start pulling that option out now. Because
have we seen a single grab all set?
We've seen a few, a little bit here and there, but I think it's just so dangerous because when you're landing versus Roy, he's going to spam jab, and it's going to trade out with your grab, and it's not going to work out for you oftentimes. So it is a risky play, but it can benefit you.
Yeah, right now Kola is absolutely Smokk absolutely running wild on this stock. Kola already at 87%. Can he make this comeback? I brought it up earlier, man. The thing about Roy, and this goes for him and like really any high damage character, unless you're up a stock, the game you're not really winning yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, trying to go for the jab to the ledge, not gonna get it. Sour spot on the fair. Oh, gonna get a little bit thirsty at the ledge there. Oh, and the sour spot again. Unfortunate.
That was so dangerous.
Every sour spot in the world is just hitting right now, and it's not benefiting Smokk in any way. He needs to really take this game because it would really help him, avoid a 2-0 situation.
He really could have won the game about 2 times over right there. A whiff there from Kola. Might have been able to take it if he got that back air. Let's see what Smokk can do with this new lease on life. Kola going in. The foot stall is going to be enough for Smokk to take that game just how he drew it up. He planned that.
What an amazing option. You recognize that at that point with that much rage and that much percent on Smokk, at that position as well, that backer he went for absolutely would have killed.
Yeah, 100%.
So he went for it. Thankfully, Smokk was in a position where he could just go for that trump.
There's the footstool.
Right there, the footstool. Yep, right there. Caught him. Caught him locking. There you go. In case you miss it, very bright red circle, just in case.
In case you didn't realize what happened.
For all the Zoomers in chat that need the big red arrows and the big circles, we got you guys.
Half the screen watching the match, half the screen on the Subway Surfer.
Subway Surfer.
Or whatever the hell
cooking video in the other corner.
Minecraft parkour.
Got a Darman acting video in the other video in the other corner. Like, come on.
Oh my god. Honestly, y'all can't see the screen that we're looking at for commentating, but it kind of feels like that. There's so much stuff happening.
Oh yeah, back on the production side of things, we get to see every single POV.
Oh my god, but here we go. Game 3, PS2. We are tied up at 1 apiece. Let's see if Kola can make a comeback after kind of getting a footstool there at the end of game number 2. Let's see what Smokk can do.
Yeah. One thing I will say is I feel like that was Smokk's game.
Yes.
So it's good that he didn't throw it away because that's something you often see when any player versus like a player's caliber of Kola. But Smokk just being very resilient.
Yeah. Resilient, just staying true to his to his game plan and coming through.
That was juicy.
Yeah.
That was juicy. I like that option because it was risky and it was daring, but he didn't get it, unfortunately. But it shows that he's willing to go for it.
Yeah. If he got it, he would have looked like a genius there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ooh, risky.
They're both just fishing for something to jab back air. Yep, right to the corner. First stock going to Kola. Man, this is it's so twitchy, man.
Yeah. Especially with all the B reverses too. Like it's really hard to catch Roy in the air, and that's something that Kola really loves implementing in his game.
Yes.
Oh,
up smash, not gonna be enough. Man, when's the last time you saw Roy up smash, man? That's crazy.
Not often, but it's a good percent though. I like it.
That was hella percent. Definitely building a bit of a lead here. Kola is. Let's see if Smokk. He has about 117. Let's see if he can get this jab.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Okay.
I feel like when you're going to go for the read at that percent, just go for the commitment there. No need to go for the second down tilt.
Yeah, might as well just go for it, see what happens.
Yeah.
Right now, that back air definitely going to be enough, but you took 95% Smokk. Let's see if he can make this comeback, or if Kola's going to get, I jinxed it.
Yeah.
Kola getting that jab back air to take a commanding lead here in game number 3.
It's not a good block unless you get at least, 3 or 4 commentary curses.
Oh, per game. Per game. Oh my god.
Okay.
Smokk. Oh,
nice
who's who now? Oh, see, I got mixed again. Okay, that's Smokk on the ledge. All right. Man, I keep getting mixed.
Okay. And great parry there on the landing option. Jab into the forward smash. Beautiful. What a way to scoop that kill up very early. Sub 100%. And back in the game, only at 30%.
Yep. Just like that, I said it earlier, man. Roy's one of those characters where you're never truly too far ahead where you can't make that comeback. But my god, you got to be able to land if you want to make this comeback, Smokk.
Yeah, Kola really dealing a lot of percent there. Buddy's at the ledge. Okay, this is an opportunity here. Ooh! I felt it in my soul. I just knew it. I knew something was coming. He was cooking.
I clenched up a bit, but couldn't quite get that finisher there. Parry, the jab, into the back air. Not going to be quite enough. What's the option for Kola? Smokk making it back to stage, but Kola chasing. Oh, wow.
Very aggressive option there. Kola not ready for it at that point in time.
Oh, down air.
Another aggressive option.
Yeah. It's like you kind of have to. It's such a fat down air. You kind of have to go for it.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. He just barely slid off the ledge there. Oh, and what an F tilt. That's going to finalize the game. But you know what? Seeing how these players are playing, Smokk has so much potential to hit something crazy and turn any game around at any point. We see that consistency in the way that he plays in terms of actually Kola's gameplay. We see that consistency, and he's always going for these specific options, but you see the really crazy plays coming out from Smokk, and that gives him that X factor in that set that, no matter what, no matter how down he is, he can pull something crazy out and make something happen.
There's always a chance for him to just convert a jab into 50%, if not just taking your shot.
Yeah, he's going to go for that read, he's going to go for that follow-up, and that's what makes him such an extraordinary player.
Yeah. And Kola, on the other hand, we've barely seen him make any mistakes in this set. Again, that's why he's one of the best in the world at the moment. Just so consistent with everything. We saw Smokk getting a lot of sour spots. Really haven't been seeing that too much from the side of Kola.
Yeah.
So we'll see if some of those sour spots can turn into sweet spots here for Smokk in game 4 here as we get going.
Right back on PS2, right, getting it started. Excited to see exactly how this game goes because, we see that they're going back to the stage, so clearly both of them don't really feel like it's a stage thing.
No, not at all. Again, every game, other than maybe that first one, Smokk had a chance to really win it.
Oh yeah, so it was an even game for sure.
Yeah, so I really think I don't think they care about the stage too much. It's Roy, you're holding forward in question A anyways, no matter what stage you're on. So we'll see if Smokk can get some of those sour spots to connect. It's another one right there. Get some of those sour spots to connect into sweet spots here. Or if Kola can just kind of keep doing what he's doing.
Great combo. Okay, beefy up B, gonna get him off the edge there.
Okay, in there. Yep, getting Kola up in the air, but that side B is gonna put Smokk in a state of disadvantage, but Kola not really able to take advantage.
Okay, big down tilt. Is this gonna be a follow-up?
Yep.
You can't miss those attacks, especially on a jab or a down tilt like that.
Yeah, you will die. If you're at 70%, you get down tilted, you don't tech it, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah. Okay, big recovery here, goes for the neutral B, does not connect, and taking a little bit of time here to recover because...
Ooh, back again, but rolled in that time.
I like that he went for a follow-up there.
Yeah.
Ooh, aggressive option, and that's so much percent and positioning.
If he gets jabbed here, he might die again. Oh my goodness. Nair from Smokk, gonna get Kola off stage, another down arrow. Eventually one of those is gonna land.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. But when the time calls, eventually one of them is going to land. As we see Kola get that back throw, putting Smokk in a bad state on that left side of the stage. Struggling to get back to center, but there we go.
In the last 30 seconds, there's been a whole lot of nothing. Just a lot of whiffs. A lot of plays for trying to space things out a little bit, trying to play it a little bit safe because they both know they're at kill percent.
Yeah, absolutely. The tech there on the ledge. And Roy, again, I keep saying it, anything above like 70-ish is like you're pretty much at risk to die here. Okay, well, the options here, Kola getting back to stage. Smokk just trying to get these nairs, trying to get something. Gets a forward air, takes that stock. We are at 110. You needed to take that like 100% earlier, man.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, he still has this percent, and he knows how to get those combos even at this percent. So let's see what he can kind of chef up here. Unfortunately, lands on the platform. He's able to shield, but gets another opportunity here. See if he gets another up air.
No, whiffing on some of those up airs, and right now Kola's going to look for that killing blow. Oh no, here we go. Jab side B, not able to connect there for Smokk, but still got a good 60% on Kola. 869 now, still climbing.
Parries. That's one thing Smokk is very good at. He's almost every time catching Kola's landing aerials with parries and is able to punish pretty consistently.
Yeah, like, he's like, it's rare to see him really drop those.
Yeah. Ooh,
up air. Oh yeah, falling up air there from Kola to take that game. Sorry, take that set. Stock English from Smokk. One more stock and he will take the set.
Yeah, gotta be very careful here. This is the stock of his life here in terms of this.
Sour again. This keeps happening.
Oh my god. Up air, up air. Oh my god. Waiting for a potential air dodge to try and follow up, but gives Smokk an opportunity there.
Man, there's so many sour spots coming through from Smokk, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At the same time, you know, you want to play a little bit safe, you want to space yourself a little bit, but then you're going to get those sour spots, so you have to take those risks in terms of getting those hits in.
Yeah. 104 right now on Smokk, just clinging on for dear life, does get that back on Kola, and you know what, he is definitely in this game, but all Kola needs is one jab really to take this set. Let's see if Smokk can hang on.
I'm just really waiting to see a big counter opportunity. I feel like it's coming. Oh my god, big combo going through. Was able to connect fully there, but still got great percents. 70% now.
Yeah, 117. Oh my god, Smokk slowly bringing this back to a reasonable distance. Can he finish off this comeback, or is Kola going to take this game?
Every single time they get close to each other, I wince a little bit. I'm just so scared.
I tense up just a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, down tilt.
No. Okay, got the back here, and he was DIing out.
Yeah, because he rolled to the right, so he's probably still holding the right direction.
Yeah.
DI's out. Unfortunately, loses that set to Kola 3-1, but a great display of skill there, a great display of knowledge on the Ditto. You know, worked really hard in that set. Unfortunately, just when it came to closing out, Kola was a little bit more consistent, a little bit more capable at finishing that up there. So.
And Kola again showcasing why he's one of the best in the world. One of the people who's definitely going to make it very, very far in this tournament, as we see some scenes here from that last game.
And this was a big opportunity where...
Yeah, okay, that's the forward air, yeah.
Yeah, gets that forward air and was able to finalize that stock here. And another big opportunity where, you know, I feel like a slight overextension and that cost him there.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's a lot of whiffs, and like that last whiff definitely cost him that stock right here. This is going to be the game winner. As we see, like, you're going to see the roll in just a second.
Okay, there's that back.
Okay, that's that one. Sorry. Oh, yeah.
This is the final stock where they had that opportunity, and
he was definitely DIing out to the right there, as we're going to see it there. Teched in, rolled, and then got that back here, because there's no way that really should have KO'd from that far out.
Yeah.
But again, if you're DIing out, if you're DIing towards the blast zone, that's going to get you every single time, as we see Kola there take a deep sigh of relief as he won that very intense set. Shout out to Kola, shout out to Smokk for putting on a very good show.
Yeah.
One thing between yesterday and today, I've been on commentary for Cruz, commentary today. I have not gotten a bad game yet, or a bad set yet. I haven't seen someone get washed yet, which is great for me. I love that.
See it.
Sometimes it's fun to see someone just get, you know, belt you know, but I love these good sets, especially as we get deeper into the bracket here.
Yeah, these super competitive sets are always a lot of fun because you get to see the game played at such a level where there's so many little intricacies, there's so many little nuanced moments that you get to really appreciate that you might not be able to experience